Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We'll see Seattle and the Philadelphia 76ers. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Someone we'll be keeping an eye on is Raja Bell.
Ron, if you want to get better defensively, watch this guy play basketball because it's like a textbook. I mean, he's always in the right position. He anticipates things so well, and he's as good at taking charges as just about anybody in the league.
And something else you notice about him offensively is what a dangerous catch-and-shoot player he is. He's got a quick trigger.
And here is Peyton after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said they can't get too predictable offensively, going up against an alert and clever defensive ball club. He told me, quote, when a defense knows what's coming next, it becomes pretty easy for them to slow you down. We need to keep them guessing, show them different looks, and that's a challenge for our staff. Kevin, let's see if they get it done.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy challenge.
No, but they've got a few weapons of their own that they can counter with, so it's not exactly a one-sided battle.
Maybe so, Steve, but those weapons are still going to have to perform at a really high level for them to have a chance to be successful.
Tim to stop the run. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Lynch. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. Thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run, so a timeout is appropriate here.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hawkins with it. Iverson picks him up. That's tipped. Pass to Lynch. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
Pass to Hawkins. Seattle missing again.
Still looking for that first two. 0-4 now.
From deep, Iverson. And the shot is good. Iverson's got 12.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle sets for Philadelphia.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points. Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with it.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
Here's Hill, and the 76ers tack on two more.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Peyton against Bell. Peyton's shot is off. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
Hawkins with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And the basket by Mutombo.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
It's the throwdown. Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive. He's just been the man since the start of this quarter, and just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
13 feet away. Johnson can't get it to go. Now the 76ers on the break, and Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Mutombo. And that's 18 points for Iverson.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Lynch. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
The 3 from Hill. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide-open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played. There's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
The 3 from Iverson, and that is good. Iverson's got 21.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
And stolen by Iverson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Launches it. That is good. 24 points for him.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Deadly shooting from behind the arc.
Yeah, the D better start getting out there on them, Steve, and soon.
And the buzzer sounds to end the... Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And Steve, Clark 76ers pretty much in control here.
Yeah, this team played an excellent first quarter offensively, moving the ball and getting a good flow to their offense. That's why you see those big assist totals.
Yeah, very timely passing for them, Steve, and that's fun to watch.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Mutombo. Bella's out there with Allen Iverson. And there's Hill. And it's Lynch at the small forward. McMillan kicks to Schrempf. McMillan off target from three-point range.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
That's good.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
It's stolen by Bell. Hill dishes to Mutombo. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
To halt the run. Here's Schrempf. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of the run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Iverson with the bucket.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Here's McMillan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Iverson outside. Hill passes to Mutombo. Hill kicks to Mutombo. Iverson outside. Good on the triple. Iverson's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
They set the screen. He kicks it to Schrempf. And it's Schrempf again missing.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Seattle with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Bell, that's a 2-pointer. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Bell's got 13.
Look out, guys. I mean, I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
And it's McMillan missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And you've got to respect his willingness to give up his body. Step in, absorb the contact, and put his body on the line to draw charges. That's definitely one of his specialties.
This is to Perkins. They get it again.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Seattle. Wingate comes in for Detlef Schrempf. Bell against McMillan. They need this one. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Hill's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Iverson, and he hits the jump shot. Iverson's got 11 points in the quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now the 76ers with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. For three, Bell. Another three for Philadelphia.
He had a great start from the arc, and he's kicked it up even another notch here in the second.
Kicks to Perkins. Passes it to McMillan. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Askew. The putback, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
That's exactly what he's capable of, guys. So strong.
Lynch's shot is good.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
McMillan passes to Askew. Off the left rim and out.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
They're playing well, guys. They're really starting to pull away.
Yep, here at the midway point, that's exactly what's happening.
With one on the clock, and no good trying to get that one. A dominating first half of basketball.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
I got my money.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Just absolute domination in this one for Iverson. He has 35 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
On the court for Seattle, we've got Schrempf. Johnson is out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's Hersey Hawkins, and it's Payton in at the one spot.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
No good from Schrempf. Iverson outside. Bell rebounded by Kemp.
Ill-advised dunk attempt there. He aimed for the highlight reel and ended up on the blooper reel.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here in the second half.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. For Philadelphia, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Stolen away. Lynch passes to Bell. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Bell's got 24 points.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Payton dishes to Schrempf. Can they get it? Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Hawkins with it. Iverson picks him up. Wide open. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Hawkins can't get that one to fall. Now, here's Mutombo. He's got 15. There's the bucket. Good. He's got 22.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Here's Shrimp with the lead pass. A shot by Johnson, no good.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger. Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time. Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, but he couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Here's Bell, and that one's good. Bell's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Hawkins, a screen on Iverson. Percy Hawkins on the wing. Looking to end the run. Seattle missing again.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Brakowski, he's checked in for Johnson.
He's done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
For three, Bell, good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Hawkins against Iverson. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. 1:35 left to play in the third. Hill, he's covered by Kemp. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
How about all the points they're getting off turnovers?
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
And stolen by Iverson. Gives him the lead pass. Hawkins with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kemp can't hit.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Here's Mutombo, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Brakowski passes to Payton, and stolen by Iverson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Seattle. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Iverson kicks to Mutombo. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Mutombo's got 10 points in the quarter. And it's Seattle with the ball. Payton passes to Brakowski. And the shot falls short this time.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there. Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Well, 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here comes Bell. Lynch is out there with Hill. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's Bell, and it's Mutombo. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Doubled by Iverson. There's the dish to Perkins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Askew passes to Perkins. Here's Askew. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Wingate. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Mutombo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The 3 from Hill. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks in the been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, if things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
McMillan can't make it work.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Another three for Philadelphia.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. The structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
Got a piece of it. 76ers moving the ball around. Good on the shot. Iverson's got 41.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
The Sonics again can't hit. Hill with it. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this run going much longer.
I tell you what, Steve, it's already lasted longer than I thought possible.
Bell, that's a 2-pointer. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Bell's got 14 points now in the second half.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And that one's good, Iverson.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Here comes Nate McMillan. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The 3 from Iverson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, the league is making a push for more transparency with its officiating since last season, and I really think that's the way to go. They're sharing memos with teams and the media. And I think it's a great step, really, because, again, with all of the information and technology available, fans are able to see more and their expectations are higher. And when you can do it at a higher level to help get things right, I think transparency is a good thing from the officials and help people understand how difficult their jobs are and the great job that they do as officials.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And when it comes to officiating, players have said the main thing they're concerned with is consistency.
That's right. You know, that way they can make the adjustment to how the game's being called. And I think you talk about that open dialogue and transparency, and that can only help communicating how certain situations are going to be interpreted. He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Doubled by Iverson. Askew passes to Brokowski. Perkins. And that time, also a missed shot.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
All by himself. Here's Iverson. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
It's been an erratic performance for him. Just erratic. I mean, he's racking up the turnovers and it's taking a step back for every step forward.
Looking at who's out there now for the Sonics. Johnson comes in for Sam Perkins. And Miller's subbed in for Askew. Brokowski. He's guarded by Hill.
Stayed right with him. I think that's excellent work down low.
Showing really nice technique and making it very difficult to operate offensively.
Well, you know, as teams become more and more focused on getting good looks in close at the rim, the value of great defensive big men inside just continues to rise. I mean, it's tough to be a contender without a rim protector.
And Iverson gets it to go. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Wingate passes to Johnson. Mutombo with the block. Deep 2 from Hill. Again, Philadelphia.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Johnson with a screen on Bell. Wingate passes to McMillan. And the pass to Wingate. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. Supersonics ball as Seattle keeps
Seattle
possession.
20 seconds on the shot clock. 22.
8 seconds left in the game. Johnson, the pass to Wingate. Missed. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Not much to be critical of with this ring, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort.